It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
Jade Gresham starting in the middle. Not sure he'll play there full time, but maybe he's just a mid-forward. Take the bounce and then go forward.
Whitson, Pearce. Pearce almost a clearance for the Saints. Parker again. There's the Jets. Jono told you about, and the crowd rose with him. A little overcooked. And hands in the back, push in the back. Line ball decision, depending on who you're barracking for, but Long gets it for the push. Ben Long. Squeezed it home, and the Saints are on the board. And everybody around the competition that plays in defence has to realise it, that that's going to be paid from now on. Suns go long into attack. Up they float, so almost a grab to right. He was held anyway, 2 metre, Peter.
That's good.
In the meantime, could be a big season for Peter Wright. Shown some good signs in the JLT, and the Suns are on the board. Wearing the 2 for the Suns, and he hits a target nicely here. Ainsworth on the move. Nice circle, heads long. Peter Wright stalking it, won't get there for the contest. Almost got the crumb. Lukosius gets his first touch. Smothered. Sexton, known goal kicker. I think he's got it. He likes it. Goal umpire loves it.
Saints should be a bit concerned now, losing midfield dominance at the centre bounces.
Nice clearance from Bose. He was held and still got it to half forward and playing in front. There's still position A. Sexton to Fiorini. Short pass and low down Miles. He's within range. Added some experience over summer with Miles, Homsch, Collins, Murdoch and Hall and Smith, the Suns. And he shows his experience there. That's an important goal for momentum. Sexton took the Sharon. Gave it to Martin. Gave it to Hall and Smith. Goes top of the square. Big fist away, but straight down to Lukosius. Gathers. Feeds. Peter Wright. Boundary. He's kicked that. That's a miracle kick. And they've got 4 in a row. Through hand. Slapped by Long. Got it to Billings. Nunes gets a chance. Dropped by Gresham. And that gives the Suns a chance to get back and put some pressure on. Parker. Nunes. That's a beautiful bullet pass. Would have been harder to get out of the way of that memory. Normally an accurate kick, 125.67 career, which is pretty damn good. And that is a magnificent kick. Straight out of the copybook, and he stops the rot. Just has to kick the goal now. Doesn't want to. Opens it up into space, and not bad delivery, really, because he could have had a crack from 40-odd out. He can kick a goal. Spins it in his hands confidently and drills his first in AFL footy. You bet he's confident. Just knocked it away last second. Billings to Ross. Pumps it back to a good spot. Hall and Smith got some knuckles on it. Loney tucked up against the boundary. Great kick to Membry. Unselfish and clever. Membry for his second. It's a no excuses kind of afternoon. Neither of these teams have an excuse to lose today, and they're both up for the fight. As soon as Cam Mooney's got an update, we will head down to him. Here it is.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. Pearce from behind. I think the silence tells the story there. That could be really bad. And this is huge for Matthew Parker. He's had a good first term. 23-year-old mature age pickup. And here he is doing it. 23 years of age. Launches it. And launches it beautifully. And what a celebration from Matthew Parker. Presented his jumper by Nicky Winmar, one of the all-time great Indigenous stars pre-game. Sets of hands, Homsch. Last line of defence, and this is the no rush it rule. You can't rush it from there. Ballard, Hall and Smith, and Homsch combined to get it out somehow, and it's on.
This is all caused because Homsch tried to just give up responsibility to someone else on that occasion instead of taking it on himself and clearing the ball for the Gold Coast. And he's going to be no good for the Gold Coast.
Webster on the left. That is a delightful kick. Opens it up for Sinclair. Open goal. Needs to deliver and does. Martin hits a good spot with that high. Saints with numbers back. That's a push. Swallows ball. 45-degree angle. Saints have kicked the last three. Momentum back with the Suns again. Thumped down by Witts, but he put it straight into Gresham's lap. To half forward. Homps down there. Membry was tunnelled a bit. Tunnelled too much. Well, was that advantage? It's going to be a goal anyway. So Parker has rolled it home. Behind play. Nunes. Kent. And he blasts it. He's got Pearce over the top. Front on contact. Open goal advantage. Bruce stole his goal. A long bomb again into that dangerous area. Almost Bruce. Got it up. Hall and Smith edged out by Long. Open up kick to Loney. That is a brilliant open up kick instead of a shot. Great kick at goal. He's less than 50-50. And he slips it through. Play on Suns. Miller bumped on the kick. Gets it in the middle. Lukosius looks up. He's got Powell on the outside. He's got big 2-metre Peter in space. Needs to be a good kick. Puts it in front of him. He gathers. From the pocket. Opens it up. Top of the square. Needs a leaper. Big fly. Off hands. Huge goal against the run of play for Sexton and the Suns. So a 2-goal swing. The one the Saints didn't get and the one the Suns got. Witts knocks it down. Ross breaks out of the middle. Can he hit a target? 1 minute left in the quarter. Keeps it low, and he does. A bullet pass. Lace out, and Bruce. Bruce to get that goal back. It's bending. It's bending. It is beautiful.
Once he put his arms out.
Lukosius gets his time here, and normally a good user. That was a bullet to Ainsworth. Doesn't want to just kick this to the line and see it rushed over. He gets quite a bit on it. It's sailing, it's long, and it's there. A goal they desperately needed, the Suns. Down the spine, Miller. What was that towards half?
It's over.
Carries
It's
a couple.
over.
This will work. Sexton, open goal, has a bounce, about to be run down, but slots it. And they've got 2 in a row and a coast-to-coaster to go with it. Barking some instructions upfield. Turns inside and turns it over.
Well, Lukosius was actually yelling at him to stop and actually slow that down after the mark, but he played on.
Kent turns inside. Blasts that to the goal square. That is delightful to Gresham. Open goal, and he plays on and kicks it. The goal that won the game, Jake Gresham back in the middle. Dunstan, they've got a run on. Nunes heads wide, and that's a mark taken. Little roller by Steele. Saints need a boost to their confidence level. A few players out. Paddy McCartan, Dylan Robertson, Jake Carlisle all out. And he slots it in perfect style. It's in a good spot. 2 to beat. Almost had the reach. Ainsworth almost stole it. Good right, man. Opens it up to Sexton. Put it in the book. He always kicks it from there. And they bounce back. Stephen off the deck. Sinclair pokes that, top of the square. Almost an arm chop free. Clock ticks down to 1 minute. Josh Bruce. Normally reliable, had a bit of a yippy patch, squeezed that in, and he's got another.
Saints need to find a bit of football here.
Witts did well, trying to get a kick away, couldn't quite. Powell, well, they were both in their effort to get the ball there, that high contact.
Reporting him.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, he's shaped to get the ball, and the ball was at his feet. It wasn't really a bump, was it? Hall and Smith, body on the line. Intensity's gone up. McPherson, another chance. Another inside 50, and Swallow. Captain's moment coming up. Massive kick from the pocket. Starts it out, a little left, brings it back right. Perfection. Buckman tie up.
Tight.
McPherson kicks it around the body to the goal square. Swallow! The footy gods. They knew he deserved one. After being 2 goals down, the Vultures are back. Gold Coast Suns in front.
The centre kicks are killers.
Heads out wide. Parker. Big first half, quiet second half. Pops it to Kent in the pocket. And first game at his new club. 63 games for the Demons. Just 5 of them last year. He could give them the lead. He could tie it up. Looks good off the boot. Looks fantastic from the moment. Leather met leather. Saints back in front. Swallow about to go again. Made the contest. Did brilliantly, Swallow. Murdoch gives it up to Burgess. Top of the square. Powell's down there pushing the back. Will Powell for the lead back to the Blues. Against all odds, the kid stands up. Back into play. Taxing round 1 encounter. Jack Stephen outside of the boot. Harbrow went with the toe. Hanley gets back. Scramble towards goal. Pierce Hanley's taken all that time from the top of the square and got away with it. Billings a chance. Almost take a point right now. Pokes it inside 50. Low down Loney. And this becomes a massive kick. Any score and they're in front. Any struts. It's hooking. And it's hooked again. A behind. This evolving into another. Peter Wright held. A goal and they lead. A behind that is tied. He hits the top of the square. Up they fly. Big leap. Couldn't bring it down though, Burgess. It'll come back though, Haaland. Smith! Huge grab. 1:39 left. He doesn't go for the behind. He hits the top of the square. 2-metre Peter goes up. And Bruce.
Couple of big marks in defence.
Great mark from Bruce.
Saints should win it now. Gresham bends it around the body. Seconds down to 5. Saints fans know it.
There it is.
Stuff of dreams in the end. Could have been their worst nightmare for the Saints. But it's evolved into a dream start for 2019. A win ripped from the fire.
A side under so much pressure in the last quarter. The Gold Coast were absolutely all over St Kilda. And it might have been that final contest there from Dunstan that saved the day. Him v Collins was huge.
Massive.
And they were able to create the ball up, win it from there and get it going with 15 seconds to go in the game.